Welcome to U.S. Citizenship Support. Welcome back. If you're preparing for U.S. naturalization, this video is essential for your success. Here's why. Covers all 100 civics questions, get a complete and random selection to practice effectively. Boosts your confidence. Familiarize yourself with real test questions to be fully prepared. Fast and easy learning. Study smarter and pass your test in just a few months. U.S. Citizenship Support.
Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived?
American Indians.
American Indians.
What is the capital of the United States?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.
When must all men register for the Selective Service?
At age 18.
At age 18.
What is the name of the President of the United States now?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President?
The Speaker of the House.
The Speaker of the House.
How many amendments does the Constitution have?
27.
27.
Who vetoes bills?
The President.
The President.
What did the Emancipation Proclamation do?
Freed the slaves.
Freed the slaves.
Name one American Indian tribe in the United States.
Cherokee.
Cherokee.
How many U.S. senators are there?
100.
100.
What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence?
Life, liberty.
Life, liberty.
What are the two major political parties in the United States?
Democratic and Republican.
Democratic and Republican.
Name one state that borders Mexico.
California.
California.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government?
To print money.
To print money.
What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did?
Freed the slaves.
Freed the slaves.
What did Martin Luther King Jr. do?
Fought for civil rights.
Fought for civil rights.
When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
April 15.
April 15.
Why did the colonists fight the British?
Because of high taxes.
Because of high taxes.
Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now?
Answers will vary.
Name one right, only for United States citizens.
Vote in a federal election.
Vote in a federal election.
There were 13 original states. Name 3.
New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
July 4, 1776.
July 4, 1776.
Who was the first president?
George Washington.
George Washington.
What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy?
Vote. Join a political party.
Vote. Join a political party.
Where is the Statue of Liberty?
New York Harbor.
New York Harbor.
What movement tried to end racial discrimination?
Civil rights movement.
Civil rights movement.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
Civil War.
Civil War.
What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful?
Checks and balances.
Checks and balances.
What ocean is on the west coast of the United States?
Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean.
What does the Constitution do?
Sets up the government.
Sets up the government.
Name the U.S. war between the North and the South.
The Civil War.
The Civil War.
What happened at the Constitutional Convention?
The Constitution was written.
The Constitution was written.
How many justices are on the Supreme Court?
Nine.
9.
Name 2 national U.S. holidays.
President's Day, Memorial Day.
President's Day, Memorial Day.
What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves?
Africans.
Africans.
What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States?
Terrorists attacked the United States.
Terrorists attacked the United States.
Who signs bills to become laws?
The President.
The President.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
Because there were 13 original colonies.
Because there were 13 original colonies.
We elect a president for how many years?
4.
4.
What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment?
Speech.
Speech.
The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words?
We the people.
We, the people.
Who was president during World War I?
Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson.
What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States?
Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion.
Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion.
Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now?
John Roberts.
John Roberts.
What does the judicial branch do?
Reviews laws.
Reviews laws.
Who is the commander-in-chief of the military?
The President.
The President.
What is the economic system in the United States?
Capitalist economy. Capitalist economy.
What is the name of the national anthem?
The Star-Spangled Banner.
The Star-Spangled Banner.
What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress?
The Senate and House of Representatives.
The Senate and House of Representatives.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
Name one state that borders Canada.
New York.
New York.
Who is the governor of your state now?
Answers will vary.
Who is the father of our country?
George Washington.
George Washington.
Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in?
World War II.
World War II.
Name one U.S. territory.
Guam.
Guam.
What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen?
Obey the laws of the United States.
Obey the laws of the United States.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
435.
435.
What is the political party of the president now?
Republican.
Republican Party.
Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States.
Missouri River.
Missouri River.
What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens?
Serve on a jury.
Serve on a jury.
What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
The United States.
The United States.
What did Susan B. Anthony do?
Fought for women's rights.
Fought for women's rights.
What is one reason colonists came to America?
Freedom.
Freedom.
What is the capital of your state?
Answers will vary.
In what month do we vote for president?
November.
November.
Name one branch or part of the government.
Congress.
Congress.
During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States?
Communism.
Communism.
What did the Declaration of Independence do?
Announced our independence.
Announced our independence.
What is the highest court in the United States?
The Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court.
When was the Constitution written?
1787.
1787.
We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years?
6.
6.
Who did the United States fight in World War II?
Japan, Germany, and Italy.
Japan, Germany, and Italy.
What is an amendment?
A change to the Constitution.
A change to the Constitution.
Who does a U.S. Senator represent?
All people of the state.
All people of the state.
What is the supreme law of the land?
The Constitution.
The Constitution.
What does the President's cabinet do?
Advises the President.
Advises the President.
What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803?
The Louisiana Territory.
The Louisiana Territory.
What is the rule of law?
Everyone must follow the law.
Everyone must follow the law.
Name one problem that led to the Civil War.
Slavery.
Slavery.
What is freedom of religion?
You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion.
You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion.
The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers.
James Madison.
James Madison.
Name your U.S. representative.
Answers will vary.
Who is in charge of the executive branch?
The President.
The President.
We elect a U.S. representative for how many years?
Two.
2.
Who makes federal laws?
Congress.
Congress.
Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II?
Franklin Roosevelt.
Franklin Roosevelt.
What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now?
Mike Johnson.
Mike Johnson.
What are two cabinet-level positions?
Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education.
Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education.
There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them.
Citizens 18 and older can vote.
Citizens 18 and older can vote.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states?
Provide schooling and education.
Provide schooling and education.
What ocean is on the east coast of the United States?
Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s.
World War I.
World War I.
What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution?
The Bill of Rights.
The Bill of Rights.
Why does the flag have 50 stars?
Because there are 50 states.
Because there are 50 states.
Why do some states have more representatives than other states?
Because of the state's population.
Because of the state's population.
If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Vice President.
The Vice President.
What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for?
U.S. diplomat.
U.S. diplomat.
How old do citizens have to be to vote for president?
18 and older.
18 and older.
When do we celebrate Independence Day?
July 4.
July 4.
What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now?
J.D. Vance.
J.D. Vance.
Who was president during World War I?
Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson.